absolute monster on that champion. Seen him pop off yesterday on that. Followed up by the Kha'Zix ban. It's going to take him right off the table as well.
Teemo ban's a fun one, though. Personal favorite of mine, but...
For sure. I wonder if that's... there's a little worried that they saw a bunch of Teemo bans coming out from Ionia in the last game. Or Teemo hovers, pardon me. But maybe just not wanting to deal with the troll champion just in case of the last-ditch effort here for their final game of groups. But no Teemo here.
The last two bans we're going to see are Ashe and Illaoi.
Yeah, also one more thing to note before we get into the first picks is Flamedav is actually looking like he might be playing top lane here. Lots of role swaps potentially on the side of Monki Flip, as 6-7 Bloom usually plays as AD, so lots of going on there. I'm not sure exactly what the deal is with that, if they're intending to role swap, but we'll keep an eye on that. As Brand is locked in.
Monki Flip, flipping lanes. But yes, we are seeing that Brand pick coming in first. A lot of damage and a bit of utility on that one, followed by the Zyra. Zyra and Thresh, interesting.
Yeah, Twiz has played Thresh a little bit during this group stage, so looks like Coach Peach is going to pick that one up, take that off the table for Twiz, and put that in their own hands for this final game of group stage. Jhin being hovered here, switching between a couple ADs.
Yeah, really not sure how to play that one.
Yeah. We saw him play Aphelios earlier against 200 Years.
Kaisa Jhin. Jhin, there it is.
Not going to be the Aphelios run back. Going to whip out the Jhin. Interesting. You can go ahead.
No, just going to say we have seen Jhin a time or two before. Definitely liking the utility provides, especially with the range on the ultimate and the ability to provide a little bit of crowd control with that shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty solid. Ooh, Yuumi hover.
Wait a minute.
Haven't seen much Yuumi so far. Gonna switch that over to hard. Yeah, alright. One thing to note is that this game doesn't count for much. Ionia is going to be eliminated from groups, whether or not they win this game, and Monki Flip is going to take second seed, so there could be a little bit of some new champions that we're getting locked in here that we haven't seen from these teams yet. Just try and whip out something else here on the stage for a game that isn't going to amount too much in the standings.
It is the time to try it if you're going to get experimental. Then we're seeing in terms of logistics here, Vladimir coming in as the last pick of the first phase. Now, I'm really not sure what kind of thing we're going to want to ban against out of Ionia here. They've already got a lot of coverage on Monki Flip's side. Maybe we're going to ban a top lane, something tanky or frontline based. Draven?
That's interesting. We haven't seen much. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen a single Draven so far in the group stage. But taking it off the table here.
Well, but correct me if I'm wrong. Draven, they've already got a Jhin. Are they afraid of a Draven mid or top?
Jhin mid flex is interesting. I can't speak too much to champ pools here, as it does look like lots of members from Monki Flip are going to be flipping it around here this game. Usually, again, 67 Bloom is going to be the AD. It could be that they're just out of order, but it's hard to speak exactly what they're doing with any of these flex picks right now. But either way, Draven taken off the table. We'll see if that's a valid ban in just a few moments here, but they're not trying to deal with it. Kassadin taken off the table, and followed up with the final ban being Ivern. Doesn't want to deal with the Ivern tree in the jungle, apparently. So taking that one off the table as well. Jake's being locked in.
Too many bushes, they're itchy.
Absolutely. Aatrox hovered. Lots of different champions here in this final game of the day. And I'm honestly very excited and ready to see this. Ziggs.
Wait, that was a sudden switch.
So this is a hard flex. This is Ziggs bot or is this Jhin bot? Which one of these champs is going bot? Which one of these champs is going mid? You got Brand. Brand probably going to end up being support.
But where's Alistair?
Alistair, Monki Flip here, coming out, showing us all the stops they've got here in this final game.
Yeah.
Trying to keep us on our toes.
And while it is perfectly valid to say that you could use this kind of thing in a game with no stakes, because, oh, wait, never mind, excuse me, no Alistair, we have a Samira instead.
Samira. Okay. We can pretty much take everything, I'm pretty sure, and just throw out the window for this team comp here on Monki Flip. Samira top, Brand support. Honestly, the possibilities are pretty much endless. Samir mid, Samir bot, Samir top. I wouldn't be surprised to see any of these possible combinations. So we're just probably gonna have to wait and find out.
Seems like it.
I don't know how you'd want to. I don't know exactly how a Samira would work into a Jace top, but again, it could be Jace mid, Vlad top. There's lots of flex picks going on here. You got Akali. I didn't even mention Akali. Is a Jace bot. There's no ADC locked in here for Ionia, so Vlad bot, Jace bot.
That's true.
Is really, these teams are. I'm honestly super excited for this draft.
I mean, I don't know. If I were playing with that team comp, I'd want to see Thresh or Zyra bot for the harder crowd control on either of them, really.
Yeah, and there you go. It could also be Zyra jungle. We do see. I'd be very surprised if this was Thresh jungle, to be entirely honest with you. But I wouldn't put it past these teams. Ionia doesn't have much to lose at this point. FB Jake might be trying to flex on us a little bit.
True enough.
Looks like it might end up being Thresh jungle here.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait till Summoner spells at this point to figure out either of these teams, to be honest with you. Definitely not a comp you would see under most situations, though aside from just the ability to, try something new, there aren't many stakes, this is also the time to try out something that you actually think you might want later. Secret weapons, they exist.
Absolutely. I mean, nothing. Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing is questionable here because let's be honest, there's a lot of questionable things going on. But it does look like potentially we could be seeing some role swaps. Starflash might have swapped down to the bot lane here. We'll be whipping out the Jhin bot. The one thing, as we do see 69 Bloom swapping up to the jungle role with the brand jungle, that is. I'm going to say I'm very excited to see how this ends up playing out, especially into a Thresh jungle. You don't see this matchup very often, ladies and gentlemen.
Not at all. Basically, it kind of doesn't matter how this game goes or what actually shakes out. We are going to see something unique today. Definitely giving us a spectacle for the last game of the evening. And stage.
It does also look like Delve is going to be on that Jace in the bot lane for Ionia. So it's going to be Jace, Zyra bot. Should be pretty aggressive laning. Definitely going to be pretty aggressive lane on the side of Ionia. You might look to play around that. It's just going to be really hard to predict how effective FB Jake is going to be able to be on this Thresh in the jungle, because there's a reason why it's not done that much. Not that it can't be done, but Monki Flip has looked like a very strong team in this tournament. They took down Team 200 Years earlier today, giving them their only loss in this group stage. So Monki Flip is a pretty strong team, and while they do have that brand in the jungle, you got Thresh in the jungle, so it kind of evens out a little bit of advantage you might be able to pick up somewhere.
I don't know if you could even call it an advantage anymore. I think now it's just variance. But yeah, Monki Flip definitely would be coming off of a high from that. And honestly, that might be part of what we're doing here, is just like having a bit of a celebration dance. But hey, looks like a fun one.
I mean, it's definitely going to be a fun game here to close out the group stage for the first ever ALS end of season tournament. I'm definitely excited. But 20 seconds left here on the spectators delay. Nilix, which team do you see taking down this game?
Wow. Now, if you'd showed me the numbers on paper before, for pretty clear reasons, I would have told you Monki Flip. But looking at the comps, if I were to base this on what I think is actually going to evolve from these fights, I think Ionia might actually grab something here. I can't even put my finger on exactly why. I just feel like what we're seeing out of Ionia, I think we're going to see something come together that people aren't expecting right away. I think that with the Vladimir, they have a little more of a front line. And so in an organized team fight, they're probably going to be sitting in a better position. But I think we've just been thrown a wild card here that isn't even printed. We don't know what's on it yet.
Definitely an interesting game. I admire your confidence in Ionia, and I'm definitely rooting for him here in this game. But for prediction's sake, probably gonna go with Monki Flip to take down this game. And
Fair.
I could go into the comps, but we're getting into game here, and Monki Flip pitches look like a much stronger team throughout the group stage, and I think that it's going to be too steep of a hill for Ionia to climb, especially with this Thresh jungle lock in. Not that it's not going to be very effective. It's my prediction, you know. We'll see. Oh, here we go. Teams going
looks
down
like we're going to have a dance party in mid to start things off.
And with a draft like that, and then the final game of the group stage, this is the kind of sportsmanship you like to see here in these games that don't actually have an effect on the standings at the end of the day.
I mean, why not? Do your best.
You gotta hope that you don't see any BM here. We see a little bit of poking going on, but whenever these situations happen, they can sometimes, they can break out
Start to devolve into snares.
Break out into some 5v5 team fighting in the mid lane. But it looks like these teams are just gonna be walking back.
Heck, 5v5 level 1, that would definitely be something different.
That would be interesting as well for this final game. But it looks like we're gonna keep the competitive integrity fairly balanced here to start off this game, as both teams are retreating back into their jungles, gonna give some leashes. Yeah, both junglers here will be starting on the bot side of the map. I'm very intrigued to see the pathing that they take with these interesting junglers.
Definitely.
Particularly this Thresh. Probably would go buff, Gromp, buff, but I'm just gonna see what he's planning. Looks like he's walking away from the Gromp.
Yeah, I've got to say, Thresh jungle may not make a whole lot of sense on paper when it comes to farm, but that is a lot of crowd control if a gank actually materializes. I mean, geez, you may as well have a Sejuani coming out at you if he actually lands the CC.
Yeah, some good early trading also down in this bot lane. Health bars being used up a little bit, trying to get some advantages built, but flash from Twitch, gonna land.
It's done from Bard. Oh, is the Ignite going to be enough? No, not even the Ignite. Jhin using that impressive range to pick up first blood really quickly.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. The Twiz saw that opening, flash, landed that root with his Q, chained the Star Flash. That was really good aggressive play here early on to pick up the first blood.
Aggressive is right, and risky too. That is not an easy skill to just hit on a flash. Bard's Bind is difficult to land in the best of circumstances, especially when you just appeared there half a frame before.
Interesting little invade. Looks like 67 Bloom knows how weak this early Thresh clearing is going to be, and has made his way in, smites away that red buff.
Actually, the red buff wasn't smited away. Thresh still has it, but not for long.
Oh, you're right. It wasn't spited away. Very, very true.
Yeah, no, the Thresh actually won the smiting battle there. Good play on Jake, but Bloom just too much power right away for a Thresh to stand there. Looks like Bloom's going to capitalize on the positioning too, immediately closing in Kayakoshi. Maybe the help isn't even needed. Nope, Flamedev denies the assist, and there goes another kill. Oh, and it looks like in the bot lane, meantime, Zarya picks up a kill on Jace. Pizza probably feeling pretty good about that. Oh, not Jace, Jhin, excuse me, wrong J name.
Picking up another kill. It's going to keep trying to keep this game close to start off. Ionia trying to pick up their first dub.
And meanwhile, a Flamedev TPing back in, maybe not a good decision, because they are now down again. We run out of Kanji. Bloom coming in, putting on some pressure, but there's just too much distance.
Yeah, teleports in, does get to pick up that kill on the Flamedev, so Flamedev's going to walk back to lane as he does not have that teleport summoner spell. So a little bit of a fight. Again, the first couple plays of this game definitely were for Monki Flip, but Ionia is saying we're not just going to roll over here in this last game of the group stages. We're trying to come out with a dub.
See, I'm telling you, I think they might have something.
You see FB Jake now has hit level 3, coming into the mid lane. A little low on mana from MZ Shady.
Taking a peek at the map here of it, surveying the overall status of things, looks like we're starting to set up for the Dragon, but Ionia definitely has a bit of advantage on vision as a little skirmish at least breaks out between Delve and Twiz here. Oh, Twiz suddenly using the tunnel to go through the wall, catching Delve in a bad position, juking the Jins low, making it through the gate, might get them out, but nope, there's the Starbind getting slow on them. Brand's explosion coming in, stun coming out from the skill, but there's just too much distance by then, and too much support has showed up.
Yeah, and Fonzo, unable to really help from the mid lane, could have roamed over to have a 4v3 numbers advantage potentially, but still only level 4 on that Vladimir, I guess, and just really not trying to rock the boat too hard. Just gonna look to try to scale up a little bit, not try to make any too risky plays.
Well, definitely a character you want to hit that scaling on.
For sure.
Speaking of potential scaling, though, looks like Starflash might be pushing a little too hard. Nope, never mind, excuse me. Delve suddenly being punished, a tunnel going out into the turret, but it's...
Oh.
Wow, leads to a very interesting exchange. However, there's a gank going on in the back as Snow's looking very low. Another equal exchange. 2 for 2. Delve and Jake lost in Starflash and... Oh dear, they've respawned. I lost track. But we have 2 for 2 exchange between the two. Extremely violent game already.
Coach Pizza picking up that double kill on the Zyra, now 3-1 as the support. Gonna be looking for the Coach Pizza Zyra carry down in the spot lane.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if that's support anymore.
Also interesting, FB Jake as a CS advantage actually on this Thresh jungle. I don't think those words have ever been spoken by anybody. Ever. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Ionia trying to come out with all the stops here in the final game, picking up a win. Would absolutely be the perfect ending to their group stage.
Well, like I mentioned, the Thresh jungle may not have a lot of farming power, but the CC, speaking of which, looks like Twice is trying to line up another bind in the bot lane. Landing some good crowd control as Stardev walks up to try to get rooted instead. Excuse me, Starflash. The response, though, isn't quite enough to take them down, losing about half their health. I'd say about an equal exchange, really.
Delve almost found himself a little too far up right there, but Starflash unable to find that 4th shot, that 4th crit for the killing blow. So it's going to end up being just a little bit of trading back and forth as Starflash is going to end up pushing this wave in towards Delve.
Well, Delve might want some waves around, honestly. But looks like Twist and Bloom going for a pretty ballsy gank. Getting spotted on the pink ward. Getting damaged a little bit by Coach Pizza, flashing in for the bind, but Coach Pizza Flash dodges it. Fighting under the tower. Snare under the tower does a lot of damage. Shut down onto Brand. The fight continues as, oh no! Starflash goes in to try to help out. But Twist is saying, nah, I can go through walls. I'm going to leave. You can deal with Coach Pizza by yourself.
Coach Pizza quickly becoming actually a little terrifying here on the side of Ionia for their bot lane. Starflash, though, we missed it. There's a nice play he had to pick up the kill under the Delve, but ended up kind of misplaying under the turret there to deliver that second kill to Coach Pizza, so definitely a lot of interesting action down here in this bot lane.
And while we're finishing up comments on that, we did see an attempt from Jake to get that high CT Thresh gank, but unfortunately the hook missed. So, you know, when the CC doesn't land on the high CC gank, there's not much going on. Taking a look here at the overall state of the game, we do see a general gold lead on the side of Monki Flip, but as you've been mentioning, that Zarya is at this point going to be holding so much of the team's value. In fact, already has a Frostfang and completed boots on top of just a bunch of things to step into the next steps of this. I think that support, quote, Zarya is going to become a real problem.
Yeah, Coach Pizza trying to roam mid on the Zyra to make something happen with this goal he's got, but ends up leaving Delve a little bit vulnerable. Oh, but meanwhile, top lane,
meanwhile in top lane,
trying to go.
Jeez, what just happened?
Oh, with the execute almost looking like from the Herald. That was a very interesting interaction. Does not get the 1v2, but
that was yeesh. I'll be honest, I was just letting you finish what you were saying because I didn't think we were going to catch the end of that fight. But I really hope we saw that because the movement there, I'm not even sure what skills went in what order.
And going back to what I was saying a second ago, we just saw the fallout from that. We did see Delve actually get killed down here, as Coach Pizza had not gotten back to lane yet. But it looks like it might just... Oh!
We see Coach Pizza getting stasis immediately by that Bard ult, and then instantly killing the Bard in response. Almost completely killing Starflash with a skill combo nuke, but then just, you know what? I'm just going to use my ult to one-shot you at your 2% health. Just go away, please. In top lane, again, another fight breaking out. Flame Dev taking out Riondo. They will not give us time to breathe here.
And also Samir picking up a couple kills now in this top lane. Not what you want to see. If you are Ionia, you are winning the bottom half of the map at least a little bit with all these kills you picked up. Obviously, you're down an insane amount of CS on Delve in this bot lane, but hopefully we're going to try to maybe make some plays with the goal on Zyra. Hopefully you can stem the bleeding on the top side of the map and make that happen.
Yeah, that they really will need to, as we see the middle tower getting reduced to half health for Ionia, and a dragon going over to Monki Flip, Earth Drake immediately. Just exerting that, not exerting, taking away a lot of that bottom control and taking the bottom objective, even though Coach Pizza could be considered the strongest part of that section of the map. However, Coach Pizza also getting caught out by a lot of skills and getting taken down quickly. Twiz making a path to the wall to follow up onto Vladimir here. Double kill goes into Monki Flip with a bunch of assists to keep up that gold. And the general gold lead has now spread to exactly, or almost exactly, 4,000 at 11 minutes.
Yeah, and even though there's a lot of gold on Coach Pizza right now on the Zyra. Ooh, another kill down the bot lane.
Yep.
Zyra is so squishy still at this point in the game. You see,
Yeah.
Brand has just finished Runic Echoes also. That damage just completely exploded Coach Pizza.
Easily.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult, honestly, at this point. I feel like for Ionia to really do much in this game.
Ooh, Jake
Oh.
barely not getting out of enough of the damage, not taking the giant center explosion of Zig's ultimate, but just getting poked off by that flash auto attack from the AP. And we're seeing the turret go down in bottom lane during plating. That is a lot of gold, and Twiz being able to slip out with that wall tunnel. Though it looks like Delve's gonna follow him. This could come to something here. Delve walking through the speed gate, picking up a lot, but no, can't get in that Bard stasis. Taking a crit shot. Doesn't really have the range to follow up here, though.
Yeah, the fleet of footwork plus the movement speed from Jin is too much to be able to keep following. Curtain call coming out. Gonna land that fourth shot, but not gonna end up doing too much except take some HP away from Delve.
Speaking of doing things, though, here comes Coach Pizza saying, guess who's the real carry? Oh no! Getting bursted so hard! Not quite enough, though. I just kept thinking that, oh, this auto's gonna do it. This auto's gonna... What are you talking about? It's a Zarya, dude. No, it's not gonna kill anything. Even on this one. Uh-oh, looks like it might not be safe to back as Extreme comes flying out of the bush, taking a lot of poke damage, though, from Extreme range. Mutual kill as Esme Shady slays Coach Pizza, but here comes Twiz through the wall to immediately pick up Delve. Jake coming in, laying down some CC, but not a lot of damage to follow up with. Wall getting out a lot of annoyance, but that wall tunnel is going to be up soon. Twiz, though, deciding to walk back in? Nah, just picking up a pill.
Yeah, MZ Shady ends up trading lives with Coach Pizza there, but ends up getting the shutdown, 750 gold into his pocket. Basically, things going from bad to worse here for the side of Ionia.
And in the further story of bad to worse, oh wait, may have to hold on to that thought, as, ooh, getting saved by the Lantern. Fonzno barely finding Jake for the assist to get out, but there is still a lot of pressure coming on here. Flame Dev getting a quick pickup behind the turret, but maybe went in too deep, getting caught between two members. However, Twiz says, I'm not going to let go without a fight. Walking in, Jake getting caught, some more CC, taking out the final member, though. And, oh, there's that Bard stasis coming down. Fight just keeps spreading out in more directions. Starfish picking up Delve and then continuing to follow up damage onto Jake. Jake trying to get out, but getting immediately caught by his initiating, and then following up immediately to pick up Coach Pizza. Oh dear, this is starting to go extremely bad.
He's taking the poke.
Are on the walking into the current call on purpose, going into the pool after a big pulse, and no, it just you were standing in the middle of a Ziggs and a Jace, man. But it's still not done. Here comes a Akali blinking in with the quick assassinates. 2 shutdowns going into Rando. Are we done? Are we done? Okay, I'm checking the map.
We're done. I think it's finally over. That was quite the sequence for sure. I don't even know how to break that one down. I'm entirely honest with you. I'll just break down this game state, which has gone from potentially Ionia with a member of their team with gold, Coach Pizza, losing the shutdown, losing pretty much every advantage they had on the bot side of the map, losing the top lane now, losing mid lane. Things aren't looking pretty good for Ionia.
No.
Pretty quickly here in this game. But they were, they had a chance. At this point, I don't really see too much of a path for them back in this game, unfortunately. But you gotta respect the effort they gave in this first half for sure, and hopefully they can pull off some sort of comeback here.
And that's a thing. Never count it completely out. But I've gotta agree. At this point, this is. Oh no, Delve, I don't think you wanted to jump flip in on that, as a lot of people are diving in on you. Jake pulling him out, but here comes that Herald, dropped a little far away. Bam! That tower's dead. Stasis coming in. Getting caught in a lot of AoEs. Wow, that setup was great. Landing the ultimate, getting a little damage out, but it's really not coming to anything. The charge from the Herald coming down on the turret too, we might see this turn into an inhibitor turret dive at 16 minutes.
Yeah, Shelly, unfortunately for the side of MF, not going to be able to be dancing at the fountain in this one, but definitely going to help them here take down this inhibitor turret and crack open the base. FD Jake going.
Jake landing a hook and trying to go in to capitalize. Wow, and we have an extremely confident Rindo going in. Use that movement very, very well to pick up a member in the middle of everyone, but still getting taken down in the end.
Yeah, they do get a shutdown there on Samira, onto the Akali, so... silver linings here, a little bit extra gold.
Ooh, here comes Curtain Call. And it truly is curtains for Delve. Oh, that shot. Oh. But it looks like Coach Pizza may still not be getting out. Minions coming in, of all things. Ziggs picking up the kill in the end, but it did look with the snowball looking so much like the cannonball that the minions were just chunking Coach Pizza.
Also, it's quite interesting that only one dragon has been taken during this game. It has been by Monki Flip, but 17 minutes into this game, and I feel like both these teams have been a little bit too preoccupied with fighting each other to worry about the dragon.
I kind of can't blame Monki Flip for that. We're going to see a quick... Ooh, wow. Okay. Also using that troll pool to turn the tables until, of course, Twist comes through the wall again. I feel like I've said that sentence more than anything else in this cast.
Definitely make good use of the magical journey. Monki Flip now posturing up mid lane, trying to lay siege to this tier 2 turret.
And at this point, we don't really have too many direct fighting possibilities. Ooh, especially not if Jake goes down. Yep, there's the stasis. Setting up in the middle, perfectly timed binding into a 4-man just jumping death.
And some members from Monki Flip actually almost lined up there for Coach Pizza to be able to land a wombo, but just did not quite land the roots, unfortunately for Ionia.
Yeah, Ionia definitely not even on the back foot, up against the wires already. With those super minions pushing in on bottom, that's going to be for a while longer yet. We are actually seeing some posturing. Excuse me, never mind. I thought we might have been seeing some posturing from Monki to actually take a second dragon. But basically at this point, I think if you're Monki Flip, the reason you're not taking more dragons is because you kind of don't need to. They've sort of had a run of the more central objectives on the map, towers, inhibitors, etc. They can kind of just walk up on whichever ones they want.
Yeah, also, a little side note to that is you do not want Ionia to steal your Elder Dragon away from you, so just keep it away. Just don't even go close to the Elder Dragon. Don't get 4 dragons. Let's just get the bear and end the game. But the other important thing to take a look at is really
the fact that Twist just picked up a kill.
Oh, that as well. So that is something else going now in the favor of Monki Flip. But they hadn't done too much since taking down the bot inhib. They haven't gotten this Herald. It has just spawned in now again.
True.
The second time, but looks like this is probably not going to end up mattering because they're going to end up picking up some more here.
Oh, goodness. Certainly are. I'm busy watching the push top. Didn't even see that Jin picking up the triple kill with Curtain Call on the bottom. Starflash just saying, you know what? I've got this range. I'm going to use it. And that's 4 down right now. Rindo's going to come up soon, but it looks like Twiz is going to take everyone on a journey. Flash and Troll Pool maybe barely. Ooh, good sidestep on that Stasis. Gonna save Fezno's life. The members of Ionia are coming back up soon. We're gonna see them get one more chance to ledge a fight here, but this is do or die time. If they don't get a massive takedown here, we are gonna see Monki Flip posturing to end the game. Jake coming in, getting the hook denied. Twiz making a path to get out. Actually, it looks like they're trying to leave, but possibly getting committed on too hard by Ionia. Dives coming in, and everyone's spreading out in different directions. No side really coming out well for it, though. 2 dead already, 1 on each team. Double kill coming in. Goodness gracious, triple kill, but everyone's so beat up. Jake running away. SM Shady, who picked up the triple kill, actually going down to Fresno, who then gets shot by Twiz through the wall with the binding. How many people are even still alive? 1, 2... Jeez, that was...
3.
That was a lot more mutual death than I expected.
I think maybe Starflash died, so yeah. Lots of bloodbath there. It feels like Monki Flip was just trying to shove this win down the throats of Ionia there at that last push. Didn't want to have to reset, just kind of wanted to get this dub taken care of, but did not quite have what it takes before the reset, although it looks like FB Jake might now find himself in a bad spot.
Barely making it out, and actually managing to help his team punish Jace for being too far forward. Looks like finally overestimated themselves there, Starflash.
Yeah, and there's another shutdown. 750 gold onto Delve, and we do see MC Shady just in the back here by himself trying to do something. Monki Flip just owning the map right now.
I gotta say, they are owning the map, but I think they might be starting to take it a little too casually here, as they are just continuously going in. Now, it looks like it's going to work out in their favor this time, as Flame manages to split everyone up. Bloom takes out Kobayashi off screen, and just as the inhibitor respawns, but oh dear, that's 3 down on Ionia. Looks like Monkey's continual pressure might finally build to something here. Getting barely clipped by that Stasis. Jake is stuck in the middle of everything. Flame Dev manages to land the killing blow. Fezno going in with that troll pull, but I don't know if I would have advised it, as the 4 members immediately collapse, and I'm not seeing the response possibility here. We've got too many death timers on Ionia's side. Maybe
in 10 seconds we'll have 3 people up, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Turret's falling, MC Shady's a little low, but so much gold. Starflash is now back.
Actually, Monki Flip is backing off of the Nexus as Coach Pizza suddenly picks up a double kill.
Starflash in the 1v1. Nope. Picks off Kobayashi. Oh my goodness.
And
they're trying so hard.
The game is not yet over. Twiz trying to magical journey out, but enemies can go too. Unfortunately, following Bard through the journey is dangerous. But nope, the snare comes through the wall. Another shutdown going into Coach Pizza. These deaths are starting to get really staggered.
And also it's more shutdowns. We saw the shutdown coming off Starflash, shutdown off MC Shady. It's not gonna be enough quite to take him out here.
Starflash gonna go down to Coach Pizza. Yep.
Yeah, it's
and okay. I'm gonna say I truly think Monkey might be getting a little too overconfident here, as Ionia picks up a dragon. Sumira diving in, using their ultimate to get all that AoE damage out, but it's just not enough. There were 3 members there poking them out. Here comes the bomb, though, seen not in time to get out of the full range. Jake does go down to the weaker edge portion of the explosion. And goodness gracious, they're just this game. It's truly non-stop. There is no time to consider the consequences of anything that's going on. I don't even know what to say if you're one of the team members here.
The one thing to keep note is it has been quite a number of shutdowns now obtained from Ionia. The question is is it enough? Because their Nexus is bare. They're still down over 10,000 gold.
Yep.
And I don't know.
And I think that's the real kicker here, is the Nexus being bare. Neither inhibitor really very close to respawning, and that Nexus just does not have a lot of health. They really can't take any time pushing something, leave themselves open. Jake looks like he's trying to pick something up. Twiz puts out a journey, but everyone's following through. Osno taking out Bloom, maybe pushing a little too forward on the right. And
it's another death.
That's another death from Monki.
Nilix, could this be happening?
I'm not going to call it yet, because I don't want to give them Caster Curse.
The gold lead, you're right. The gold lead is just too, it's still so much. I still have to, you have to think this game is going to be finished out of Monki Flip here imminently. They just need to come up with one solid push, maybe even just go back into the jungle and bait a Baron. The only reason I wouldn't suggest doing that is because, A, that's risky.
Oh goodness, full fight breaking out here, as Shamira gets themselves immediately taken out before the ultimate can kick in. Twiz, however, picking up a kill with the help of the range from Curtain Call. 2 more shots landing, taking members low, but the only losses are 1 on each side.
Fonzo is going to have to come up super clutch here in this fight, I feel like, coming up, because
Jake putting on a lot of pressure, but actually just getting taken out for free. That is giving a big advantage to Monki Flip here. Fonzo maybe starting to come in big, takes out Jin very free. Twiz is getting caught in the middle of 2 members here now, puts up the journey, but not following Bard through the journey. I actually respect that decision.
Yeah, I mean, you really, because if you die as Fonzo, this is probably over. He's pretty much pivotal into them winning any of these fights at this point. As diving Star Flash, not too hard for him to do.
Fonzo maybe getting a little too comfortable on those dives though. Bloom flashing back in. We do see Delve trying to respond, does pick up a kill in revenge. The ultimate comes out from Ziggs, and it does miss, so Delve is going to get out with their life. More 1-for-1 exchanges. Oh no, not quite. Twiz getting caught out by Rindo Kiyoshi there.
What is this game, Nilix? What is this game?
I'm not even sure. Very slowly, Ionia is actually starting to whittle away at Monki Flip's gold lead. Gold lead still in their favor by a severe margin, mind you. But now it's just about 10k. We were looking at almost 12 before. Returning any amount of gold advantage when you are that far down is really significant. Monki Flip is getting way too sloppy here.
Yeah, and you got Fonzo on this Vladimir, who is going to become an absolute monster in not that much longer, to be honest with you. He's already able to get onto Starflash in the backline and pretty much take care of him in a lot of these fights. We're seeing maybe Flame Dad getting caught out too.
We have Shamira getting caught out way too deep. No, it was a bait! The Ziggs ult comes in and Curtain Call comes down to support her from extreme range. Picking up 3 kills, 4 kills, quadra kill.
200 years, ladies and gentlemen! 200 years of game development right there. Flame Dab picking up the quadra kill. That fooled me. I would have thought 200 years of playing in this game, but nope, it's Monki Flip. Monki Flip playing with the 200-year champion. That's probably going to do it.
Delve, where are you going, man? Oh no.
That was a very interesting bait that we did see there. Though. I thought Flame Dab had got himself caught out once again. But,
did too.
The AoE win wall was just too much.
We're seeing just a little bit of a stall from Monki Flip here. They've kind of got the space for it though. Immediately, Flame Dev just chewing Kali alive. There goes the Nexus. Monki Flip picking up the game much later than expected. GG.
What a dramatic send off though that was from Ionia. Like, you can argue, okay, Monki Flip was being a little aggressive and like you know, a little reckless with some of their aggressive plays towards the end there, but what a fend off from Ionia. Can I just say that, please? Because that was so entertaining to watch and cast. I can't think of a more entertaining way to finish off this group stage. Like, you couldn't ask for a more entertaining way.
Not really. I mean, from draft to the end of the game, we've said it a lot, but it was truly and utterly non-stop action from these two teams. There was always something happening, even when maybe there shouldn't have been.
Yeah, and no shame here. I also want to say no shame on Ionia. They do finish the group stage 0-6, will not be advancing, but great showing from them, especially in this last game to come out here and just. I just want to give them some props here because it was a very entertaining game, and Monki Flip in 200 years. They had a tough group. Monki Flip 200 years, very strong teams as well. So great showing from Ionia. We'll be bidding them farewell here at final game of the groups, but it was a pleasure to cast it for sure.
Isn't that right? Pleasure in winding too.
Quite winning. There was a couple segments there for sure. Not nonstop action. You were just going forever. That was crazy. That was crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen it here. The group stage for the first annual ALS Season 2 End of Season Tournament has been concluded. I don't know if we can pull up the record page here for just a second on the screen. We take a look at what the final verdict is. Might be just a second on that. But I'll take this quick second then to give a huge thanks to all the teams who came out here and competed. Obviously, only 4 will be advancing. It will be from Group 1 with the first seed, Iceborne Winners Queue. And then it will be also with the second seed, NFG Esports, advancing to the semifinal round. And then from Group 2, it will be 200 years with the first seed, along with Monki Flip with the second seed. Advancing to the semifinals, which will be next week.
Next week on Halloween, no less. We'll see if we get any shenanigans coming in from either of the teams. Gonna say no, probably not. We're gonna get into some serious territory in the roster, but
absolutely. So the first game, I believe, will be on the first series. Rather, will be best of 5. And 200 years will be taking on NFG. 200 years, grabbing the first seed from that group, taking on NFG, which is the second seed from Group 1. So that series will go off on Saturday, I believe, which is Halloween. Is that correct?
Yes, Saturday is Halloween, correct.
So that series will happen on Saturday next week, and then the other series will be, my brain can do it properly, Monki Flip taking on Iceborne Winners Queue on Sunday for the other semifinal series.
And now, not to knock any of the teams there, but Monki Flip versus Iceborne. Seriously, people, if you are here and you are watching this and you have liked any of the games you have seen, tune into that series. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an explosive thing to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Just more on that. I feel like both of these semifinal series are going to be fantastic. All 4 of these teams, absolutely explosive potential. So it's going to be an exciting week next week for sure. But I think that is going to wrap it up here for our coverage of the group stage.
Yep.
This has been yours truly, Kinderspiel, alongside Nilix here for the final game. And we will see you guys next week on Saturday. The exact times will be announced shortly, probably by tomorrow morning. Be hammered out and on in the Discord, so just keep an eye out for that. But yeah, we will see you guys next week. We can't wait. It's going to be a good time.
See you there, everybody. Thanks to everyone watching, and thanks to all the teams for being here. Couldn't do it without any of you.